Welcome to Something Artsy. I am Lisa Besmer, your host this month. And Something Artsy is brought to you by State Street Theater in conjunction with NewCat, which films a segment every month. Thank you for supporting the arts in our community through financial support from the Prairie Lakes Regional Arts Council. Without their generous support, this program would not be possible. I would like to welcome our first guest today, a lady I've known for many years, Carrie Barron of Pro Kinship for Kids. Welcome, Carrie.
Thank you.
We're going to talk about some fun things. First of all, the Kids Bear on the Rooftop fundraiser.
Yes, we had Kip, our mascot, who is the Kinship Bear, up on the rooftop of the Franklin Building in downtown New Ulm here for 48 hours straight. And what he was doing was trying to raise funds for our Coats for Kids project, because last year we served 309 kids in Brown County with new warm winter clothing. And all we've been told by the school counselors and also Brown County Family Services is that the need's going to be even higher this year.
Right.
And we were scrambling at the end of last year trying to get money that we needed to get the new coats for kids. So we thought we were going to do something fun to try and get on the front side of this piece. And that was Kip went up on the roof for 48 hours to raise funds and get donations of new winter clothing. So we ended up, when he left the roof on Sunday at noon, with a monetary donations of $4,500.
Wow.
That has now climbed to $5,000.
That's fantastic.
And
at
so
least Kip had a good weekend to be on the roof.
he did.
Yeah.
It was really warm though up
Yeah,
there.
very warm.
And when you got fur on top of
true.
a roof, it was really warm for him. But he stayed up there to help us get these kids the clothing that they'll need for our Minnesota winter. And so we did get that monetary, but we also got 59 new coats just donated by the community and 6 pairs of new snow pants. So that was awesome, and the community support was wonderful.
That's fantastic. If they still want to donate, they still could, right, to Pro Kinship?
They sure
Okay.
can. You can still donate. Monetary donations can be sent to us at Post Office Box 666 if you want to do that. Otherwise, we still are taking new coats, new soap pants, new hats, new mittens, and any of that you would want to donate can be dropped off at KNUJ here in town. It can be dropped at Our Savior's Lutheran Church, where Pro Kinship's office is. Or we also have boxes going out right now to South Point Federal Credit Union in New Ulm, Sleepy Eye, and in Springfield. So you could drop them in your local communities in those boxes.
How long will you have the boxes out? Or are you not sure yet?
The boxes will be there until the middle of November, end of
Okay, so you
November.
got some time
So
yet.
you got some time yet.
Because this will start airing beginning of November, so good, that's good. Okay, what kids get mentors with Pro Kinship for Kids?
Our kids get mentors that are from kindergarten to 9th grade for the most part, and they're kids with some kind of need in their lives, whether that's they need a a mentor because maybe mom or dad isn't in their life, or they're a kid that just is really shy, maybe has some emotional issues, behavioral issues that they're trying to deal with. Those are the kids that need that extra support person. So they're the ones that get those volunteer mentors.
How do you find these kids? Is it through school, or how is it through Brown County Family Services, or both?
It's through both.
Okay, okay.
The school staff is a good resource for us for getting kids that need us, and that plus Brown County Family Services, and also some of the local pastors in town who see a kid in their congregation they feel needs that extra support person, often do make those referrals to us.
So to be a volunteer, how old do you have to be a volunteer?
To be a volunteer mentor, you need to be 18 or older.
Okay.
And then it's just a process of filling out an application, and those applications are online on Kinship at prokinship.org. So it's our website, and you can pull those applications either for your child, if you want to actually just say, I think my child needs a mentor, those applications are on there, plus the applications for being a mentor are on there.
So how much of a time commitment, if somebody wants to be a volunteer, how much, like, per month? Like, what do you expect?
We expect at least 4 hours a month from the mentor,
Okay.
and the child, and that could be 2 visits in a month of 2 hours apiece, or once a week they go and do 1 hour of time together. That's what we're expecting, but a lot of our mentors, once they start mentoring, give a whole lot more to that
Right.
kid, because they just become part of the family. They become
Right.
part of their connections, their extended family.
So how many kids do you have being mentored right now about?
Well, right now we are also gearing up because with our mentoring program, we do an academic piece too, so it's a focus really on kids that are struggling. So right now we're gearing up on that academic piece. So and that usually we end up after we get the academics and the community mentors all going here at the start of the school years with about 30 to 40 kids that are being mentored.
That's great. That's great. So right now you're looking for mentors, both men, women, young people, old people, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
If you're
matter.
19 and you've got some time, or if you're 80, you've got some time.
Absolutely, and you can actually mentor as a couple. So if you're a husband and wife,
okay.
you could mentor a child together. So that's something you can do together, mentoring a child. So you can do it one-on-one, you can do it as a couple.
So do you kind of look at their interests and try to pair them with the right person?
Absolutely.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
That absolutely is what we do. I get the applications from the kids, I get the applications from the mentors, we do some interviewing, some talking with both parties, and then I kind of narrow it down as the director to like 2 or 3 kids that I'm thinking might be the good match, and then I usually talk to the mentor and say, here's kind of a snippet of this child, and this child, which one do you want to, and that are you thinking from what I'm telling you, you want to meet, and then we do a meet and greet, and if it's not what you really want, or the child says, I'm not so sure, we just go to another place, that place.
Right.
So it's kind of that real piece, but once that's really good, because once we get them matched, then those mentors usually stay with those kids 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, how many
All
ever
the
years.
Yeah. Wow, that's neat. Okay, you also have an email silent auction running in November. What is that?
We do an email silent auction, and what that is we have businesses and people who donate items that we do an email silent auction, so you bid via email.
Okay.
So what you do is you email, that email address is kinship@prokinship.org, and ask me for the complete list. And I send you this complete document of items that we have to bid on. And you just email Carrie back and say, hey, I want to buy, and that bid on this one, and I want to bid this. And then if you get outbid, I email you and say, hey, you're outbid, here's what that item's at. And at least once a week, I give a complete list to everybody who's wants to be on the list for the auction. They get an update, so they get to know where everything's at, and so they can change and decide, hey, I really think that looks interesting, or that, and they can change their bid. So it's really like a silent auction, but it's all done online.
And it's for the whole month of November.
It's from November 3rd through, we close on November 24th.
24th. Okay. All right. So you've got a couple good weeks in there.
So you got some good weeks to
do some Christmas shopping.
Absolutely. We do these email silent auctions 3 times a year. This November one is what we consider our Christmas one. So and that encouraged people to think about who they have to buy Christmas presents for. And you can get 2 things done at once. You can contribute to a good cause, and you can get your shopping done all while you're sitting at your own computer and then we just get you your items. And we have lots of things already coming in. I have things like a 1919 root beer basket. We have a basket from Inspired. We have gift certificates to like McDonald's to the Sleepy Eye Coffee Shop. I have items from Sanborn Manufacturing, so those guys out there that want to have those new PowerMate air compressor tools. This is an air compressor paint sprayer that we got from them. So it's a wide variety of stuff. And you can just email me and say, hey, I want to see the list, and then you'll keep getting the auction updates from us, and you can bid at your own leisure.
In your recliner. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. Carrie, I've known you for a long time when I was on United Way. How long have you been with Pro Kinship?
22 years.
Wow, thank you for everything you've done for all these kids too. So, anything else you want to add?
Just if there's any questions you have about Pro Kinship for Kids and things that you'd want to know, whether it's being a mentor, getting your kid involved, or your kid needs warm winter clothing, give us a call. It's 507-359-2445, and get a hold of me, and I can help you with that. Or go on our website. We have a contact us, and you can just email me something if you have a question, because I'm free to open and ask any of those questions and help you where I can.
Perfect. Sounds good. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Now we have Bree Terrelson from Alm Sweet Alm here, and this is one of my favorites because she's always busy with all sorts of different things. So first of all, what is Alm Sweet Alm for the people that don't know?
Yeah, Sweet Home is supposed to be like a home away from home. So we're a community hub. We're supposed to be a gathering place for people of all ages, stages, walks of life, including little kids. So we have the bookstore, a coffee shop. We have yoga classes that run in the space, an art gallery, and we run a ton of events. So yeah,
Lots of authors.
yes.
Authors, which is really neat too.
Yeah.
And then what is your hours of operation?
Oh, so it varies from day to day, but we're open extended hours. So we open
Okay.
at 7:30 a.m. every day, except for Sundays we open at 8, so just a little later. Monday, Wednesday, Friday we're open until 6 p.m.
Okay.
And then Tuesdays and Thursdays we're open until 4. All that with a caveat that if we have an event in the evening, we stay open later with both the coffee shop and the bookstore.
Right. Okay, and even Sunday from 8 to 4, which is really neat too,
Yes.
because there's not a lot of places open on Sunday. So
Right.
just to come down and
Yes.
look at books. So what's new there? What have you just recently done?
Yeah, we just launched our e-commerce platform, which
Okay.
means that you can shop our store online
Ooh,
and choose
okay.
to either pick it up in store or have it shipped to wherever.
Okay.
And that includes all of our swag, so our new Ulm shirts that we were featuring last
Really?
month,
Okay.
things that we had at Oktoberfest, all of that kind of thing. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And then you added cold brew coffee. Okay.
Yeah, we added cold brew coffee. So for those who don't know, it's a way of you basically soak the coffee beans in water for 24 hours in a refrigerator, and it takes that bitterness, kind of the edge off
Okay.
of the coffee. So we're adding some specials there. We also soup is back because we're into fall now.
Okay.
So
do you guys make the soup or
No,
Gudis
Gudis
does?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah. Okay.
So
okay.
we rotate on a weekly basis.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Those are the things that, like, I don't like coffee, but I love the smell of coffee. So just walking in your store is just the smell of it is it. Okay, so then you've got some upcoming events.
Lots, yes. So I'll try to go quickly.
Yes. Oh, this is fun.
So the air date of this might miss, but the exhibit's still up. We have New Ulm artist Monica Magas, who is going to be exhibiting with us starting in beginning of November. Her reception is November 1st, which is a Saturday. That goes from 4:30 to 6 p.m. and that's free and open to the public. So just a chance to meet her, learn about her art and her
What kind of
process.
art does she do?
She's an oil painter.
Okay.
So
okay.
she specializes in still life and in landscapes.
Okay.
And then her husband frames all of her stuff. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I see light refreshments
Yes.
provided.
yeah. Oh, food brings everybody, right?
Exactly. That's right. That's right. Okay, then the Silent Book Club.
Yeah, so this is a monthly thing that we do, and it's if you haven't been to a silent book club, it's an excuse to go get an hour of uninterrupted reading in a cozy place, and then have a chance to talk with people if you want to, and if not, you're not obligated.
So are you reading the same book though?
No, everybody
not-
comes
okay.
with whatever they're reading, or they can buy a book there, or borrow a book, or whatnot.
Young moms, this is it.
Yes. So that is happening on Sunday, October 12th. That's 1 to 3 p.m. So we kick things off, kind of give people a chance to introduce each other, talk about what they're reading, just introduce it, and then go find the spot, and then bring people back if they want to visit at the
Okay.
end.
Oh, that sounds neat. That's neat. Okay, and then
Yes.
that Comunidad.
Yes.
Okay, tell me what that is and pronounce it the right way.
I'll do my best. Comunidad and Conversation.
Okay.
So this is a partnership with Meredith Gunderson at New Ulm High School.
Yes.
So it's a language exchange, Spanish to English. So people that are learning Spanish or learning English can come in a low pressure environment and just be able to have a casual conversation with other people that are also learning the language. So just a chance to practice the skills.
You know, more and more people are learning languages online, but they always say the hardest part is not having somebody to talk to directly. So this is great. This is yes. Okay.
So all levels, skill sets are encouraged to come. This first one is happening in October. We haven't set the date for November, but we're planning to do this on a monthly basis on a Wednesday evening from 6 to 7. So by the time this airs, it will be on our website at olmsweetalm.com/events.
And is there a fee for it?
No, it's
No
free,
fee.
open
Okay.
to the public.
Okay, and then the group ukulele classes, which I love seeing these on Facebook. It's just, yes.
They're fun. So we're kicking this off again. We've done unstructured, where it's just a drop-in class, and we've also done a 4-week foundational class. This is kind of a mashup of the two.
Okay.
So you can drop in. It's every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at Ulm Sweet Ulm. But we kind of, once you get there, you can choose to go down the more curriculum-driven route of learning, basic strumming patterns and chords and things like that.
So you have somebody there that's going to teach you, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Or you can go. We have 2 instructors, so they'll divide off. Or you can learn a song, and they'll have 3 different songs to choose from each week, and you can learn it as a group. And so you kind of can pick your track.
Okay.
Again, that's all skill sets that are welcome. We provide the instruments.
Okay.
We got a grant through Prairie Lakes Regional Arts Council to offer that.
Neat.
And so there's opportunity to take it home if you want to, but yes.
Okay, so it's for anyone 10 years and older.
It's actually open to all ages. We
Okay.
just ask that for kids that are 10 years and younger that want to learn, that a parent or an adult is there with
fun.
them taking the class, so that there's just some help with attention.
Okay, so this could be a great grandma and grandpa class too.
Sure could be.
That'd be fun. That's really fun. Okay, that's free to attend also.
Yes, but we would like advanced registration just to make sure there's enough space and instruments for everybody.
Okay, sounds good. And then the Grief Book Club.
Yep, the Grief Book Club meets monthly. So the book, I am not recalling the exact book. This one meets the 3rd Sunday in November. This one also goes from, not also, but 12 to 1:30
Okay.
at Ulm Sweet Ulm.
Okay, is it the Art of Losing?
It is not. That was
It's
last
not-
month's
that was
book.
last
I
month's? Okay,
copied and pasted my notes.
that's a really, really good book. I've got that one, yeah. Okay, so Emily Hoffragi she's
Yeah.
grief counselor at Alina.
She is.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
She leads that.
That sounds good. And then we are on to the No Maid Market.
Yes. So it's our first year being on the map for the No Maid Market.
Oh, fun.
We've been at the Women's Expo, but now we're going to be our own site.
Yes.
And we have Nash & Co., who's going to be joining us.
Yes, I saw that.
So,
Yes.
yeah, so reclaimed and restored furniture. They had a storefront downtown. Now they're going to pop up with us.
The old 213 way
Yeah.
back when.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mark Crambier does feather art. So if you've been in our store, you've probably seen the display case with that. He will be there selling his things. Amy Gulland, who is one of our baristas and booksellers, she's an artist also. She'll be there with her paintings and digital graphics that she's
Okay.
done.
Okay.
And then Monica Magas will have her exhibit up and things available for purchase at that as well.
Okay. And then good time to get some Christmas shopping done also
For
with
sure.
with the store open as well and all the books and everything too. Or
Yes.
a ukulele.
Yes.
With classes. Okay, Plaid Friday. I love it.
Yeah, Plaid Friday. So I hadn't heard this term for a couple of years ago. It's the word for the day after Thanksgiving. We there's Black Friday when
Yeah.
you think of all the big box stores and the deals. Plaid Friday is kind of the local alternative to that, a more relaxed approach, and to support your local
Yes.
independent businesses.
Yes, which is always a fun day too. Yes.
So that's Friday, November 28th. We have a bunch of things happening that day. Like last year, we've got live holiday music in store that will be running for most of the day. And that's something, if people are interested in singing either as a solo or as a group, or even just coming in and caroling, we would love to have groups sign up for
Okay.
20 to 60-minute kind of time slot.
Right.
There's a children's ornament making and craft session that the Gog House is putting on. So that is an excuse, like they're providing care for young kids to be able to come make a craft and also give parents then a chance to go shop.
What a great collaboration there.
Yeah,
Yes.
so more details coming there.
Okay.
We're also going to be doing a community sing. So this is a chance, like, carve 2 hours out of your day, show up, rehearse for an hour on some carols, and then we'll go perform out in the store. And if the spirit moves us to go down the street, we'll do it. But we're going
Right.
to kind of just take it by ear and see who shows up.
And it doesn't matter how bad you sound, right?
no.
Okay.
We love the
See,
enthusiasm.
girls, I can do this. And hot cocoa and cider.
Yeah, so we're right on the Parade of Lights route.
Yes.
So last year we will have hot cocoa and cider and coffee, of course,
Great
leading
idea.
up. Encourage people to leave a little extra time because we were very busy last year.
Yes.
But yeah,
Those
come join us.
That afternoon of the parade is always busy downtown with the stores, so that's great. That's what we want though too.
Yes.
Okay. And then the new thing.
Yes, the new thing. So Vine Knox Mark. So if you haven't seen our video, we have a video going around about how to say this correctly. But it's our New Ulm Holiday Market. So we see this in big cities and in Europe. This craft vendors and things, and just this Hallmark movie kind of thing. We are doing it, and this is a subcommittee that's led through the Downtown Action Team, but it's in partnership with the city of New Ulm, the Chamber, and the Heart of New Ulm.
Okay.
So happening in German Park, and this is kind of adding on some pre-events leading up to the Parade of Lights.
Okay, so this is all on Plaid Friday.
It is.
All the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So this will start at German Park, 12 to 5 p.m.
Okay.
The upside down Christmas tree will be there.
That's going to be down at German Park this year. Okay.
Yep. So there will be a lighting ceremony for that at 5 o'clock. Live reindeer and a sleigh. So there will be photo opportunities for that with proceeds to help support the event.
Right.
Caroling, so there's all sorts of entertainment. Fire pits, Mom & Co. is sponsoring the fire pits and providing the s'mores so that people can participate in that. We've got craft and food vendors, and then there's a tree decorating kind of wonderland. So individuals, families, or businesses can sponsor a Christmas tree that they can come in and decorate in the park.
Really?
And that will be up through the duration of the holiday season.
Okay. Oh, neat. Okay.
So
My
lots
mind
of
is
things.
already moving. Yes. That just sounds like a fun, and all the vendors, everything are gonna be down there as well too. Then from 12 to 5.
Yes.
Okay. Then at 5, then you go up and have some cider at your store, and then watch the parade.
Yeah. Well, 5 will be the tree lighting from
Yes.
the upside
Oh,
down
that's
tree,
right.
and then go up and
Yes. Get to the parade route. Okay. And then so there's sponsorships that you can do to sponsor a tree and decorate the tree too. So
Yeah.
more information probably on the chamber website
Yes.
too, and on your website too.
Correct.
Okay. So how do we find out about all these fun things? Like there's a lot, like seriously, there is 2 pages of things that she's got going on. And this is just November. Yeah.
It is. So our website has our full events calendar. We also have handouts in store, so if you want to stop, if you like paper, then that's the way to do it. But yeah, Ulm Sweet Ulm, so ULM Sweet, and then ulm.com/events is where all of that is. We're also on social media on Facebook and Instagram. We have email and so forth. So yeah.
And she's very active on Facebook. I love watching it. Yes.
Tammy's very active
Yes.
on Facebook, which thank you. She's amazing.
Anything else?
I think that's a wrap for
That's
this
a
month.
wrap. That sounds, you're gonna have a great month. It's gonna be good. Now let's hope we have some nice November weather, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back.
Thanks.
Welcome back. Now we have Leah Peckrell from Sweet Haven Tonics, which is another one of my favorite places because they have one of my favorite glasses of wine there besides.
Which one?
Riesling. I love
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
it's
that
always
one's great.
good. Yes.
Have you had it in the sangria yet?
No, I do have to stop back in then.
Yeah,
Yes.
we use the Riesling in our sangria with tall grass cider and some Sweet Haven. It's a fan favorite for sure.
Okay, I'm back in again. Okay, so we've got some things going on. Trivia, which people love.
Yeah, it's been really fun. And if I'm there playing, everyone can rest assured they will not be the worst.
Yeah, no,
I take
yeah,
that
if I
role
come, yeah,
every time.
yeah.
And then everybody feels better about how they're doing. But it's really fun. It's kind of old school trivia, so you write down your answers and collect it, and it's laid back and fun, and
Okay.
doesn't cost anything to play, and you can win Sweet Haven gift cards and tonics.
Oh, cool.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
that's the second and fourth Tuesdays of every month.
Pretty much. I mean,
Okay.
as we get into the holidays, there might
gonna
be a
be
little
different, okay.
conflicting. I think maybe the day before Christmas, we're not
Yeah.
going to do it.
Okay, so
yeah.
that starts at 6 o'clock. Do you have to call ahead? Do you have to reserve? No,
Nope.
just stop in and
Just
it's
come
free to
in.
play.
Yep,
Okay.
some people play all by themselves in
Yes.
groups of 2. Some people have bigger groups.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Just
matter.
Come and play.
It's just fun.
Okay, and then you've got bottle bingo.
We just started doing bingo. So we just had our first one, and the idea behind it is that the prize for winning bingo is some really amazing bottles of spirits.
Okay.
So we have great tequilas and bourbons, vodka, gin, all different kind of unique bottles that you
Okay.
can't just get everywhere. So it's a $2 pay-in for every round, and then you can win a great bottle, or there is always a cash option too.
Okay,
if
so you
you're
get
not
the cash
into
or the
that.
bottle.
Yep.
Cash or bottle. See, there's something. And that's run by?
The New Ulm Baseball Association.
Okay,
So there's
okay.
a $2,500 jackpot that you can win. So it's a
Okay.
good time. It's a good time. We just had our first one a couple weeks ago, and we're excited to have it
To
on
do
a
it again.
regular basis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and that starts at 6 o'clock also, and that's Tuesday, November 4th, and Wednesday, November 19th.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're looking, as we get going, we'll have a more consistent date like we do with trivia. But right now, working into their schedule, and they're so busy,
Yeah.
those are the dates that we have. So kind of keep
Perfect.
an eye on our website and our Facebook
Yes.
page and socials
Okay.
for when that is. But yeah, it starts at 6,
Okay.
and it's a great time.
Paint and sip. What day is that though?
Paint and sip. I don't know if we have a date
Okay,
set for our
that's
paint
it.
and
Okay,
sip.
so
Usually it's toward
watch
the
your
end.
Facebook too.
Yep, it's
Okay.
toward the end of the month.
Okay.
But Faith Belt is our resident artist in Sweet Haven Studio. That's in the basement of Sweet Haven, and she comes up and she teaches things from painting animals to portraits. In October, it's skeletons, and
Oh, yes,
so
I
she
saw that, yes.
yeah. So there's all different fun stuff that she does, and there's a little something new to learn every time.
And maybe if I sipped enough on the Riesling sangria,
Your
I would be able to
paintings just
paint.
look
It'll
better and better. You just relax and just let it flow.
Okay, and then you've got a Zumba class.
Yeah, we have a Zumba class where you can, it's kind of like, get your exercise, have a drink, start your day out well.
So do you have it in the main area then? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep, so it's before we open. So you're not Zumbaing in front of anyone who's not
Right.
Zumbaing.
Right.
But yeah, that should be really fun. I love to dance and getting
Yes.
a workout, and then you feel like you earn your Bloody Mary afterwards.
Exactly.
Or whatever drink you want.
Right. So it's Saturday, November 8th at 9 a.m.
So it's shopping
$25.
opener.
Oh, that's shopping. Oh, fun. Wouldn't that be a fun way to start the day?
Yeah.
Ticket includes class and a drink of your choice. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, and then you've got live music during the Parade of Lights.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
So David Wallace has played with us before. He's a classically trained guitarist, great guy, and he's gonna play some beautiful music for us. And come in, grab a hot toddy, watch the parade through the windows. It'll be a really
Okay,
nice.
And that'll be that he's playing from 7 to 9.
Yep.
That's when he's playing, but you're open later than that and before that. But
Yep.
that's just when the music
That's
is
when
gonna
the
be.
music
So
is, yeah.
Christmas and contemporary music, that sounds really a great spot too. Okay, so then you've got some hunt for deals.
So with shopping opener, all of the businesses downtown have a fun little shop for deals thing. So
Okay.
for us, everybody who gets a drink, always you get your little cocktail napkin. So you'll check on the bottom of your napkin and see if you're a winner.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we've got Parade of Lights, then we've got Shop Small Saturday, and that's the Saturday right after Thanksgiving, right? Right?
Right. So
Okay.
we just have some deals and some drink specials and things like that. So it's just kind of a nice
Right.
time to go out and support your small local businesses. And we're excited to have you, so we'll make it feel special for them
Right.
too.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then you've got a new holiday menu. Like, what do you have? What do you all have to like appetizers, or what do you all
So
have?
for our food, we keep it pretty simple. We just want you to have something to nibble on while you're having your
Yeah.
drink. So we have a couple sizes of charcuterie board that have meat, cheese, and nuts, and chocolate, and crackers, and all that good stuff. We have local cheesecake by Becky Bakes that rotates flavors. So that has just caught on like crazy.
I mean, how perfect. Go and have supper someplace, then come over to you, have a drink and some cheesecake by Becky Bakes.
Yep.
Hello.
Yep.
Or vice versa, have a charcuterie board and then go and eat and
Yeah.
come back. Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
Okay, and then, let's see, anything else that's going on? You have a busy month also.
We do.
It's fun.
All of us are busy, so we also in November will have our new menu with some wintry drinks in it. I just made an amazing pumpkin spice martini that is
Ooh.
you can't resist it. Every Minnesota mom is gonna want it.
And it's a fun place to come if you've got relatives coming in for Thanksgiving, just to come down and sit, because it's so relaxing there. Just your sitting areas, but then you still have the bar seating. It's
It's
really
a nice
pretty.
place where you can
It
really
is.
sit down and hear each other and enjoy
Yes,
each other's company.
it
That's
is.
the whole
And it's
purpose
something so
behind it.
different, so people are just always impressed by, and then if it's nice out and you've got the windows open and, yeah.
We'll have
so
them
it's-
open today.
Yeah. Oh, yes, it's gonna be great today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll
It's
be
always
right
great
back.
to be here.
Welcome back. Now we have Amy Johnson from Brown County Historical Society here. And so, first of all, where are you located for people that don't know?
Yes, we are located on the corner of Center and Broadway at 2 North Broadway.
Prettiest building in town.
Oh, it's a pretty special building.
Yes, it is. Probably the most photographed building in town.
Probably one of the most photographed buildings in the state, I would
Right,
say.
right. Okay, and what are your hours?
We are open on Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 4 and Saturdays from 10 to 3. So we're closed on Sundays and Mondays.
And how much does it cost to come in?
For adults, it is $7. Seniors are $5. $4 for 5 to 18-year-olds, and then 4 and under are free.
Okay, but if you're a member,
And if you're a member,
which
it's
why
free.
why not?
Yes.
Why not?
It's
Yes.
also free admission.
Okay, and membership is annual. So if I join now, it's 12 months from now. It doesn't matter what time of the year you join, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
And membership is $40 for individuals, $60 for a household, and then it's kind of tiered up for there. So for a year, $40, become a member. You have free admission to the museum. You get our newsletter. There's you get a discount in the museum store, which the holidays are coming up.
Yes.
And so you definitely probably want to stop by the museum store because we have some really unique items in there.
And it's not just books, which the books are
Right.
fantastic, but there's also a lot of fun things for kids too.
Yes.
Yeah, really
For
neat
sure.
things. Yes. Okay, and then we should mention your website too.
Yes, Brown County, www.browncountyhistorymn.org.
Okay.
I also want to mention on there too is like a lot of our past programming. A lot of you are like you're on our website a lot, Lisa. Like our past programming, a lot of it has been recorded. Thank you to NewCat for
Yes.
all that you do. But then they pass files onto it and we share it on our website and then also on our YouTube channel. So if you missed a program like Kim Kerrigan's recent presentation on a Turner's tragedy and the Iroquois Theater Fire, you can find it on
Yes.
our website. Come check it out.
I just watched the Dan Backer's one on the
Oh,
Backer
man.
Bar, which was fantastic. So it is fun to be able to, if you can't make it to the Luncheon and Bites, to be able to
Yep.
to look at it. And thank you, NewCat, for always doing that.
Thank you so
It's
much, NewCat.
Fantastic. Yes. Okay, so Lunch and a Bite
Yes.
is wrapping up.
Lunch and a Bite today, we're filming right now. Today
Yeah.
is, not when you're going to see this, but so today would be our last Lunch and a Bite with Dan Grebner on municipal bands of Brown County. So maybe when you do see this, it will be available on our website. But yes, so that Lunch and a Bite season is over.
And you had a great season. I mean, some of
We
them
had a great
were
season.
like you couldn't even get into because they were full.
Julie Farrell's Funny Money on counterfeiting, and she's a retired Secret Service agent who was talking about counterfeiting in Brown County and just kind of like, what is a Secret Service agent? It was fantastic. That one was full. We've got a waiting list, hoping she'll try to do it again. But that's also on the website right now, so check out that one. But so anyways, Lunch and Bite over, one wonderful season. Popcorn Wagon
Which-
over.
Was delicious. If you didn't make it, you missed out. Sorry.
One of our biggest fundraisers.
Yes.
Thank you to the volunteers and Yvonne and Lee Weber for everything
Yes.
that they do to make that happen.
And also Bank Midwest is
Bank Midwest is one of the sponsors.
Okay, just one of them. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Then we've got many other generous
Okay.
donors as well.
Perfect,
So,
perfect.
Yep. And so that one's wrapped up, and the Kiesling House is put to bed for the season. So we'll miss
Yep,
it.
Oktoberfest was the last thing for
Yep.
that. Okay, but now you've got your annual meeting coming up.
Yep.
Which is great.
But I also want to mention, like, even though we're not doing Lunch and a Bite of History, we kind of like take this time to like transition elsewhere. So the energy for Lunch and a Bite goes into, now we go to do senior programming. So we go to like 12 various locations throughout the county. So countywide, Brown County Historical Society, and give presentations on various topics. Right now, I think they're doing the 1930s, like prohibition, counterfeiting, bank robberies, and thank you to our volunteer Carla
Who's
for
awesome.
for creating some of this content, and then also going out and doing that. Otherwise, Christina, our programs coordinator, does this. So this is where the shift happens, and then
Yes.
they just go and go and go. And I think the library recently had Carla come in and do the Disasters of Brown County program here, which is available on our website and also the library's website. So check that out. So that's what we do.
And
Off-season.
and Carla was in the children's library here
Yes, she
for
was.
years, and so she's just a great presenter too. So
Yes,
yeah.
she is very dynamic.
Yeah.
So what a fun thing for her to be able to come back here to do presentations that
Yes.
she's created at the Brown County Historical Society. It's
That's
like
really cool.
What a
Yeah.
nice little
Yeah, she's
outfit.
a great lady, yes. And then, before you know it, you'll be setting up for the Menzel Village and
Yes.
everything else too.
The Menzel Village is coming back. This is the
This
year.
is the year again, because they do it every other year.
Every
So,
other year.
Yeah,
Yep.
so this is the year.
So it's back, and so we are going to have our annual holiday open house. So Thanksgiving, the next day, obviously, we all save the date for the Parade of Lights, and we hope that the weather is going to be perfect for that.
Exactly.
But then the museum has their annual holiday open house. So go to the parade and then stop by the museum. We are free that day. And
All day.
Yep. Check out the Menzel Village, bring your family, and then from, what is it? Let's see, from 4 to 8, we'll do cookies and apple cider. And so come have a cookie, warm up, have some apple cider, walk around.
Are you having live music
We
too?
are having live music again too.
There is nothing prettier than, just because of how the museum is laid out with the second floor open, when you're eating your cookie and looking at them, it really is magical. It really,
is.
really is. So
You have your-
come in there. It's free.
Yep.
Why not
It's-
come?
Yes,
Yeah.
and then there's like a little bit of music in the background for ambiance. And,
Yep,
But we
it's
are
great.
open from 10 to 8 p.m. that day, so you can come by anytime. But the cookies and the apple cider are from 4 to 8 along with the music. So bring your
Fantastic.
family.
Okay, so let's go back to the annual meeting.
Yes, our annual meeting is happening. We're there. It's November. It's November. Didn't we just do this?
I know. Where did the year go?
So our annual meeting is on Thursday, November 13th at Turner Hall.
Okay.
And you don't have to be a member to attend. You know, it's social hours starts at 6. 6:30 we're having dinner. And then at 7 o'clock we have a short,
Always short.
I guess it depends on who's like gonna facilitate that. We have a short business meeting, and then after that, we are going to have presenter Garrett Ebling. He's the author of the book Collapsed, A Survivor's Climb from the Wreckage of the 35W Bridge. So Garrett is gonna share his story with us, and we're very honored to have him.
And he was a New Ulm boy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think he's in St. George
Yes,
right now.
he is. So
Yep.
it's great. It's going to be really, really interesting
I know.
to hear that whole story. And
So he wrote
Yeah.
a book. He wrote the book Collapse, and we do have the book available in the museum store.
okay.
And I'm sure if you have a copy, he will be happy to sign it for you. But
Mm-hmm.
again, we're very honored to have him come talk to us about his story. So
okay, and you can get tickets.
tickets are available online because
Okay.
we're like there
Wow.
technology. Thank you to our younger staff.
Yes, I
So
totally
you
get
can buy them online. Otherwise, you can come to the museum. They're $35. Come purchase a ticket. Let's have dinner. Let's socialize and
Listen to
listen to
Mr.
Garrett.
Ebling. That's going to
Yeah.
be great. That's going to be great. And you don't have to be a member.
And you don't have to be a member.
Okay, so then you're always looking for volunteers.
We are. Yep. So right now it's very much. Tour season is winding down. We're all gonna kind of get ready for what's to come here. But front desk, always could use volunteers at the front desk. Sit there, bring a book. We're then eventually in November here too, we'll shift and we'll decorate the museum. Come and sit with your book and greet the visitors and just soak in museumness and the holiday spirit. So it's really kind of it's pretty special.
And
Like
it's
front
not a
desk.
big
No, it's
commitment.
not. It's like we ask just like 2 times a month.
Right.
Kind of like to get a schedule set, but
So like 4
we also
hours.
it can be flexible.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's like a 10 to 1 shift or a 1 to 4 shift.
Yeah, so it's not a lot, but it's a
No.
great way to, especially in the winter, just to get out of the house a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's great. So you also need other people like front desk, meet and
Yep.
greets and
Yeah, meet and
different
greet.
things. Yeah.
Well, again, with lunch and invite not happening, we're not doing too much meet and greeting.
Right.
We're
right.
out and about.
Yes. Yeah. This is your time to go out.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you've got a history book group.
Yes, we do. And they meet on the first Wednesday of every month at 7 o'clock in our annex building. And we thank the library for this. And Jeannie Hinsman, who is the facilitator of this whole project. But the library holds these books for us. Like they pull them from various places throughout the system. And they're available here at the library.
Okay.
So you can come check
So you
it out.
pick up your book
Yep.
and then join the book club and
Just sit
Okay.
down and enjoy some good people. First Wednesday of every month at 7.
Okay.
Our December book is Ebony and Ivy. Race, Slavery, and the Troubled History of America's Universities. And that's
Ooh.
going to be Wednesday, December 3rd.
Okay.
Yes. So,
And then you've got the exhibits.
yes. Well, we have our permanent exhibits, which first floor, Brown County, becoming Brown County, the land and its people. That's there. You know, I always stop into and see the mammoth tusk. That was kind of special. It kind of starts with geology of the land and brings you around to about 1900. The second floor is more like rotating exhibits. So we've got the rise and fall of the flower industry of Brown County, 107
And that's
years.
only a few more months left of that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at this point it is.
Yeah. So
Um,
come and see that, because that's really interesting.
It is. And then the center part is New Ulm, City of Charm and Tradition. And then the other right side on the second floor is the shifter. And that one is moving out, probably. And that's going to be the Menzel Village by the time that you see this. So, and the Menzel Village will premiere at the annual holiday open house on Friday, November 28th. And then it will be available through the rest of the year.
Okay.
So,
How many hours does it take to set up?
you know what? That's a very good question.
It's got to be hours and
are
hours.
about to find out.
Yes, it's just so many cool pieces. It's just, and it's fun for every single age to
Yes.
see this. It's
And you know,
really neat.
and our museum assistant has this really good idea, and this is something new that I really kind of think would be fun, is she kind of wants like a little scavenger. But there's always that little like, the thing that you have to look for, the sled with the dog versus, you know, like chasing this, and that's kind of like a Louise Menzel request, right? It has to be that always. But I think we're gonna like have a little scavenger hunt
That's neat.
this year.
That's
like,
good.
Of course, no one touches anything,
Right.
but you know, like, oh, look for this, find this. Like, where's Waldo?
Yeah, that's great. I think the kids are going to love it.
I think it'll be
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah. All right, anything else? You've got a busy month.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
between.
time is
yes,
flying.
It is.
That's
It
for
is.
sure. But
All right. Well, thank you, Amy.
well, thank you for having me.
We'll be right back. Now we have Leroy Harris from the library upstairs, and this is always exciting because there's a gamut of information that Leroy comes with, which we love. So, fire away. What do we all have going on?
Well, first, I should probably start with what we don't have going on, the days that we're closed in November.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So we're closed on Veterans Day, Tuesday, November 11th. And then we're also closed Thanksgiving Day, November 27th, and then the day after that, Friday, the 28th.
Oh, good. Okay.
So we're closed those 3 days. We won't be here. You shouldn't be here either. Go do
right.
something else.
Eat some turkey.
And then I want to talk about, first, our Friends of the Library is having their annual book sale. So, yep,
Okay.
very exciting. And that's going to be Thursday, November 6th through Saturday, November 8th.
Okay.
Thursday evening, starting at from 5:30 to 7:30. If you're a member of the Friends of the Library, you can come in and get first pick for all the great things that they have at the sale. Friends do an awesome job organizing it every year. This room is full of books and DVDs. That all go to support the Friends of the Library's mission in helping the library be an asset to our community. And then it's open to the general public on Friday from 9:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon, and then Saturday from 9:30 to 3. And on Saturday from 12:30 until they finish, you can take books for free
Oh, wow.
if you want.
Okay.
But from 9:30 to noon, you can come in and all the books you can fit in a bag for $2.
Wow.
So we've had tremendous donations from the community that make this book sale possible. Again, we're really excited for that. November 6th through the 8th, come down, support the Friends of the Library, find a good book, and enjoy that there. Kids programming. We've finished up our main fall story times. They finish up at the end of October, and then starting in the second week of November, story time comes back. So that'll be Monday, November 10th, 10:30 in the morning every Monday that we're open. We have story time, and Wednesday evening pajama party story time. So that'll start up Wednesday, November 12th. It's always fun seeing the kids. I work Wednesday evenings, and seeing the kids come in with pajamas, with stuffed animal friends, and they have a great time with that. We've got our STEM activities that happen once a month, so Creative Kids for kindergarten and first grade, and Wacky Wonders for 2nd through 5th grade. So those are month-to-month. Those are registered programs. And in any of our programs that require registration, you can do that over the phone, 507-359-8331, or on the library's website, newulmlibrary.org. You can also just stop by the desk and we can help you do it there. But Creative Kids is going to be after school on Thursday, November 13th at 3:30 in the afternoon here at the library. And then Wacky Wonders will be the following Thursday, November 20th at 3:30 after school. We've got our 2 video game clubs for 2nd through 5th grade, the junior video game club, and then the teen video game club, which is for 6th through 12th grade. The teens during the school year meet on Saturday, so that's going to be on Saturday, November 15th for November, and they start at 2 and they go till like 3:30. Eat snacks, play games. We have 2 Nintendo Switch systems. They have a lot of fun. You can even teach Miss Catherine to play a game, or just have her play with you if you're doing a cooperative game. Or even a competitive game, I guess, too. But Junior Video Game Club, they meet on, they're going to meet in November on Tuesday, November 18th at 3:30 after school. So again, that's for 2nd through 5th grade for them. Okay. We've got our 2 sensory play times, the daytime offering and then the evening offering. And those are registered programs. So again, you can call, you can go on the website, click on the library events calendar, go to the day and click on the event, and there will be a link there to fill out the registration form. It's real easy. And so the daytime offering for sensory playtime is going to be Thursday, November 20th at 10 in the morning. And the evening one will be on Tuesday, November 25th, the next week at 6 p.m. We've got our monthly Friday special story time, and so that's story, songs, activities, and then a craft that goes with the story time, and that's going to be Friday, November 21st at 10. And then we've also got a no school movie day, so on a day when a Friday when the public schools don't have school, so that's going to be, or a different day. So on Wednesday, November 26th, right before Thanksgiving, we're going to be showing The Year Without a Santa Claus at 2 p.m. And so come down to the library for that. And I think that covers it for kids programming anyway.
Wow. I want to be a kid again.
Right? Yeah, there's lots of fun things going on. And you can always just stop up to the children's room, and there are activities to do. They have a scavenger hunt that changes every week. There's always a daily craft activity. There's a Lego table. There's blocks and other things for really little kids. It's a great place. For adults, I guess I'll start off with movies. New Ulm Film Society is beginning a new series. They just wrapped up their baseball series, and so they're going to be doing a series on films directed by Steven Spielberg. And they're going to go forward chronologically the movies that he's directed. And so in November, on the first Tuesday in November, because we're closed on Veterans Day. So November 4th, Tuesday, November 4th, at 6:30 in the evening, we're going to be watching Close Encounters of the Third Kind from 1977. So it's a really good one. And then, of course, we have our senior movie matinees. There aren't too many in November because the first Friday in November, we've got our Friends of the Library book sale, and then the last Friday in November we're closed for the day after Thanksgiving. So we've got 2 happening on Friday afternoons at 1. On the 14th, we've got Doubt from 2008, and on the 21st we have Conclave from 2024. So that's a pretty recent one. We've got our book clubs.
Which is really good.
Yeah? They've watched a lot of good ones recently. We've got our 3 book clubs. So our Litwitz Book Club meets on the first Monday of the month, so that's going to be Monday, November 3rd at 6:30 in the evening, and they're going to be reading, or discussing, I should say, Elena Ferrante's My Brilliant Friend. So she's an Italian author. It's translated from the Italian. It's a great book. We have copies at the circulation desk, which we do for all of our book clubs. You don't have to try to go out and find your own copy. I mean, you can if you want, but stop at the circulation desk and say, I'd like the book for whichever book club you're interested in attending, and we'll see if we can, we have some extra copies there. We get regular print. We try to get large print and audio as well. And if you want a digital copy of the book, we can try to help you find that through the Libby app too. So Litwitz Book Club, Monday, November 3rd at 6:30 in the evening. Our History Book Club meets on the 3rd Tuesday of the month, so that's going to be on Tuesday, November 18th, and they meet at noon. And in November, they switch over to their winter residence, as it were, over at the City Center Apartments, which are located at 115 South Minnesota Street. We're grateful for the management there for letting us use their ground floor conference room space. It's really nice. And they're going to be discussing Tom Clavin's Bandit Heaven, which is about this area in the Intermountain West very rough country where in kind of the height of train and bank robberies, a lot of bandits had their hideouts there. And talking about that place and the people that used it and interesting stuff. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. Tuesday, November 18th at noon over at the City Center Apartments. Then our Mystery Book Club meets on the last Monday of the month, so that's going to be Monday, November 24th at 6:30 in the evening here at the library, and they're going to be discussing Carol Goodman's Writers and Liars. Our Poetry Book Club has their regular meeting on the second Monday of the month, so that's going to be on Monday, November 10th at 6:30 in the evening, and our Genealogy Club and our Civil War Roundtable have their regular meetings. So Civil War Roundtable meets on the third Tuesday of the month in the evening, so November 18th at 6:30, and Genealogy Club meets on the third Thursday of the month in the evening, and so that's Thursday, November 20th at 6:30. I'm talking really fast.
There's a lot of stuff. You should see these papers.
We do have two special programs lined up for adults in November. We're really excited to welcome back forensic psychologist Frank Weber. He writes true crime novels based on actual Minnesota cases. And so he comes and he talks about his books. He's got a new book that just came out called The Sun. I think it's book 5 or 6 in his series. And he also talks about his work as a forensic psychologist, which is fascinating. And he does a demonstration of a lie detector test. Bring a friend, have them take it. That's what he recommends. But it should be really fun. And so that is going to be on Thursday, November 13th at 6:30 p.m. Frank will be here a bit early, about 6. You can come and talk to him before his presentation, get a book signed, purchase books. He'll have those.
Now that you don't have to register for, though, right?
No, you do not have to register from. Yep, you can just come. And then we're very excited. We love partnering with the Brown County Historical Society. We have a number of things that we partner with them on. And lately we've been able to have their volunteer, Carla Feld, who was a librarian here at one point, come and start doing historical presentations. And so she is going to be giving her new presentation, Tales of Crime and Corruption, the Dark Side of Brown County in the 1930s. That's going to be really fun. So that's going to be on Monday, November 17th at 6:30 p.m. here at the library, talking about secret stories of the county's involvement in counterfeiting rings, bootleggers, holdups, gangsters, and all sorts of other fun things going on.
And see if you got any relatives.
Right. Lots of great things going on at the library as far as events and programs go. We do have open position here at the library. So if you're interested in a part-time position, take a look on the city's website, go to the HR department and look for an opening there and see if that's something that could work for you. We'd love to have an energetic, fun person.
Work.
It is. It's a fabulous place to work. And one of my favorite parts about having new people join our team is that they get to learn about all the behind the scenes things that people don't think about with making a library work. I hear that all the time from a new employees. When we hire them, is I had no idea about all this stuff going on that helps make a library function. So keep your eye open for that. We of course have our wonderful library of things. Lots of great things going on there. We've got our 3D printer. We have our memory lab. We've got study rooms, hotspots, laptops. Come in and see what we have. There's lots of great things going on.
There always is. There is. Yes. All right. Well, I think he's covered it all. There's a lot of stuff going on, as usual, at the library. You do a great job.
Thank you.
Great job. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back. We have Sarah Warmka from the Chamber of Commerce, and you think that at some point it's going to let up a little bit, but not even for November, really, at all, which is good, which is great. Okay, we've got a lot of fun things. So we've got Loyal to Local New Ulm Holiday Passport.
Yeah, so Q4 is really important for our retailers, especially our small shops and locally owned businesses. They really focus on shopping this season. So the Loyal to Local Holiday Passport is something we started 3 years ago. And so what it is, it's a passport you can get, and then for all the purchases that you make at the participating businesses, you can get stamps to fill up your Christmas tree. And then you can enter that for a chance to win prizes. So businesses can sign up. They're all on there to participate. The last 2 years, we've been able to track like $216,000 in local spending, which is really cool. And then the prizes this year. The last 2 years, we've done some staycations. This year, we're doing chamber dollars. So 2 people will win. One person will win $1,000, and the second person will win $500.
And it does not take long to fill up a Christmas tree. I'm telling you from experience.
Yeah, for sure. So $300 is the total. But we had someone who literally just went to like the same coffee shop and filled it up for the whole month, and they just used it
Because
in
it goes
that way.
from November 1st to November 30th.
That's
So,
right, the entire
yeah,
month.
It really
Yeah.
does. And then you can get more from all the
Yes.
businesses have the sheets that they can
Correct.
stamp and so forth too. So it's really fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Enter as many times as you can.
Yeah, and I love that it's chamber bucks too, so you're just giving back again to the
So
scene.
it's
so
more
good.
local. Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Okay, and then the shopping opener, which, yeah.
That's coming up. So that's November 7th through the 9th. And so we're compiling right now a list of all the businesses that are doing something special that weekend,
Yes.
right? But it's really just a great opportunity where our shops they're decorated for Christmas. They're ready for the season. This is when we kick off the holiday shopping season. It coincides with Deer Opener, of course. And so I've been told that New Ulm is the OG, that we're the first town that ever did this shopping opener,
Yes.
which is really fun.
And it has been for years.
Yeah,
It's just
for
been
years.
fun. It's been years and years.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, like myself and my daughters, it's a tradition. It's just
I
the
love
whole
that.
weekend is a tradition. So
Yeah.
make it that for yourselves too, because
Right,
it's a lot of fun.
And so besides the shops, there's the No May Market, which is a huge part of it.
Yes.
And then the Women's Expo and Craft Show at the Jefferson, which of course is huge. So
And it's amazing how many ladies from out of town come for
I
that.
love that they
It
track
is
that
so
and
cool.
report that. It is
Yes.
really cool.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
really fun. Okay, and then you've got Building Trust Through Communication Workshop.
Yes, this is a leadership development opportunity. So we're actually doing one a month, but they're standalone series. And so the one that's happening in November is about communication.
Okay.
So yes, how do you communicate better? With your team? This is for leaders or anyone that works like if you're on a board and you're working with peers for communication, or if you lead a team. So it's just, really diving down on what you can do better as a leader to communicate what you effectively, and back and forth. It's been really great. The one we had what month is it? November. So in October was on motivation. And so we learned some really great skills on how to identify what motivates different people, and then what you can do to try and match those up. And
Yes.
it's just been really great so far. And they're taught by Ann Vogt, who is local here. She owns, she's a culture coach and owns Lead with Impact. Or Impact to Influence, excuse me. Impact
I think
to
she
Influence.
also has a lot of different people on that panel that she's pulling from that are local too, that are really, really neat people too. So it's, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, lots of great stuff going on.
The Winox Market and Creative Lights. And I just was supposed to learn how to say that, wasn't I? Okay.
No, it's great. So we just named it, right, recently. So it's Weihnachtsmarkt.
Okay.
And so it means Christmas market, I guess.
Okay.
And so we're calling it Weihnachtsmarkt, a holiday market, New Ulm Holiday Market. So it's going to take place, this is a brand new event. It's in collaboration with Parade of Lights. So it's going to be the day after Thanksgiving, same day as Parade of Lights. It's in German Park, and really a nice way to utilize German Park, which we want to do
So
more. It's in the
beautiful.
city's
Yes.
plan to try and incorporate that with downtown. And so we're going to have food trucks, just a couple food trucks, and then vendors. So there'll be vendors from noon to 5.
Okay.
Live reindeer are going to be
Oh,
there in the
fun for the
park.
kids, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's photographers, so you can take family pictures. Professionals. Actually, I don't know that that's been decided yet, but a chamber
Okay.
member, professional photographer will be there, and the tree lighting. So remember the upside down tree at Herman last year? This year it's going to be in German Park.
That's cool. That's neat.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it'll be down in the cul-de-sac area
Okay.
down there by the bandstand. And so the mayor will do the official tree lighting at
Okay.
5 o'clock on
Okay.
Friday, February 28th. And then people can head uptown at 6 for the Parade of Lights.
Creative Lights, which is
Yeah.
also sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And if you want to get your business or whatever organization in, to
Yes.
contact you.
Yes,
right?
yes, please. Yep,
Okay.
yep. We get 60 to 70 units in the Parade of Lights. Of course, you guys all know what that
That's
is.
beautiful.
I,
Yes.
Jim just asked if I commentated again this year with him, so I might be doing that, which will be
Good.
fun.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, it's such a great time. I just love seeing all the
It is. It's
businesses
so
and how
fun.
much they invest
Yes.
in these lights, just for the
Oh,
enjoyment of our
yes.
community.
Yes. Yes.
one of my favorite events.
Yes, it's been always in my past, always, and we're doing it again this year, so
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
yeah,
Okay, and then we've got Small Business Saturday.
So that's the following day, right? So on Saturday, then November 29th is Small Business Saturday. Again, really a great opportunity to support our local retailers. They do so much for our community, and
Exactly.
and so to give back and to have those services that are here in our community
Yeah.
too. So it's a great opportunity. We'll have a coupon sheet that will be inserted in the journal, or you can pick it up at the chamber or any of the local businesses that are participating. And so a bunch of coupons.
And that's what makes our town unique is our community owned businesses, you know,
Right.
so make sure you support them because New Ulm wouldn't be the same without them. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then we've got a Hype Connect Social.
Yeah, so this is just reminding people that we've started our Young Professionals group. So it's for anyone ages 21 through 40.
Okay.
And so they're doing monthly socials where they are
Good.
getting together.
Okay.
And food is provided, appetizers, which is really nice. And so just come. There's no cost. You can just come and hang
Great
out.
way to meet people, especially if
Exactly,
you're
yeah.
new to town. That's just fantastic.
Right, make those
Yes.
connections for
Yes.
sure, and then stay in the loop and just be connected with all of the opportunities.
Right.
So they host a quarterly professional development as well, so you can learn about those if you're on the list. And they also want to do some service projects.
Okay.
So that's another great way to give back to the
Exactly.
community
That's right.
with peers and like-minded individuals. So
Right.
yeah, it's
Okay.
great. Love that that's going, and it's all
Yes.
run by young professionals. They've got a steering committee that are planning all these events, and so yeah,
That's great.
it's fantastic.
Getting them immersed in our community is
Right.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Anything else? And then if you run out of ideas for Christmas, you can always do chamber bucks.
They make such a great
They do,
gift.
they do.
Yes, keep
Yes.
it local, but yet
That's
has
right.
flexibility
Exactly.
available to use at 388 chamber members.
Wow.
That's how many
Yeah.
members we have right now, which is really great too.
That's great. That's great. Anything else? You've got a busy month ahead of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just anytime anyone wants to learn anything, feel free to stop by the chamber. We're open
Okay.
Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. The website is newulm.com. There's always lots of good information on there.
Right. Okay.
Awesome.
Sounds good. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We have Olivia here from Grand Center for Arts and Culture, and yet another really busy month at the GCAC. Yes. Okay. So let's talk first about what's in the Four Pillars Gallery. Billy Thomas.
Yeah, so some of you may know Billy from his art that's at George's Steakhouse. He has a mural inside of it and outside of it. He is a really extremely talented painter from New Ulm. And he is going to have his art on display starting October 24th, the day before our big Los Lobos concert, and ending November 21st. And he will actually have a closing reception instead of an opening reception, so you can join him in celebrating his work as an artist on Friday, November 21st at 6:30 p.m.
Okay. Do you have to register for that, or just come?
Nope, you
just
can
come
just
and enjoy.
come.
Okay.
And there'll be snacks, he'll be there.
But if
Yeah.
you want to see his work, you can come anytime to the Four Pillars, which is on the second floor, and
Yep.
take a look at it before that time too. Okay.
Absolutely.
So that's at the Four Pillars, and then you've got some really fun music coming too.
Yeah,
Okay, so starting November 7th, you've got Pick a Rib 3.
yeah, so that's a Benny Goodman kind of cover show or inspired show. It's a trio, a jazz trio featuring, I think it's Tony Bailiff on the clarinet. And this group plays a lot in the Twin Cities, and they're coming down to New Ulm to bring some of the Twin Cities jazz scene here. That's a ticketed show.
Okay.
And so the tickets kind of help with the cost of bringing such a high quality group to town. So it's $15 for non-members and $10 for members, and you can get those tickets at www.thegrandnewulm.org, or you can call us at 507-359-9222.
And if you want to become a member so that you can save money doing these things and also support our Grand Center for Arts and Culture, how can you become a member?
You can give online. We go through a website called GiveMN, and it's pretty obvious on our website. There's like a link to donate, and you can click that link, or you can go to the GiveMN website and search us up, or you can come into our offices and ask about making a donation. We'll be doing our fall member drive coming up soon, so if you're on our mailing list, you'll probably be receiving something in the mail soon with instructions for how to give. It is going to be Give to the Max Day in November, so
Okay.
maybe some other people have talked about this
No,
too.
they haven't.
So Give to the Max Day is like a giving holiday, a Minnesota giving holiday, and it's put on through this organization, GiveMN. And they actually have like early giving, so you can give for the whole month of November, and the organization does all of these prize drawings. So basically, for any donation given online from November 1st to November 20th, it will enter us to win an additional $500.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of an extra good chance to become a member online right now because it will give us the chance to win some additional money. So
And being a member, you also have first chance at tickets to, like, when Emmylou Harris was here, and Los Lobos is when they're here. So there's some perks there also. So
Yes.
it's really kind of nice.
Yeah.
And then you get a flyer saying what's all coming up.
You'll
as
get
well.
a newsletter in the mail, you get a discount in the gift shop, and it's just a great way to support our organization.
It is. Really is.
So,
Okay, so pick a rib 3, and that's November 7th from 7 to 9:30. And if you want to reserve a spot to sit, you can call also, right?
usually you can call and reserve a seat,
Okay.
but with a ticketed show, your
Okay.
spot is first come, first serve. But you will have a guaranteed
You would have,
seat.
oh, perfect, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, then you've got Nate Boots coming on Friday, November 14th from 7 to 9:30 also.
Yeah, he's a really talented singer-songwriter from Mankato. He's released multiple albums. I was just checking out his website and listening to some of his stuff, and he's really a great musician. So he just released a new album, actually, so he might be playing some songs from
Oh,
that.
neat.
And just
Okay.
a great person to come support.
Okay,
so.
and that's free. You can
It's
just
free.
stop in
Yep.
and have a glass of wine or a beer and enjoy, yes. And then you've got celebrating the music of Paul Simon and James Taylor.
Yes, that's with Mark Braun and his grandson Caleb Braun Schultz, as well as Forrest Kunkel. And Mark Braun is a big favorite around here, so I definitely would call ahead and make a reservation for that show.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's going to fill up pretty quick,
And-
but
and
it is
there's no-
free.
It's
Yeah,
free
it's
also,
free.
right, okay.
So he always cooks up something fun, and it'll be
Yeah.
a good night. So.
Okay, that'll be fun. Friday, November 21st. Okay, then we'll go down the basement. Now
Yep.
we're going down. So intro to book repair.
Yeah, a lot of people have expressed interest in learning how to repair books, and this is a really good intro class where you can kind of dip your toes in. Tegan, who's the teacher, will provide some practice books, and you'll practice different techniques on kind of a junk book before you actually use a book that you care about, but you can use the techniques you learn in the class to actually do a repair on a book that is important to you later on. So
Right, so they'll have books there for you to use. Don't
Yeah.
bring a book or anything, because you're gonna be practicing on this one.
Yeah.
And it's anyone 15 and over.
Yep.
Okay, and you can go onto your website and just, because you have to reserve a spot for this one too.
Yep.
Okay, all right, and then letterpress fundamentals. That
Yeah.
was neat.
Yes. So we're hoping to get an open studio program started in 2026 where people can come and use our presses and our type and all of our supplies down there on their own time to work on a personal project. But in order to participate in that open studio, you'll need to take some intro classes first. So that's kind of the thought process behind this intro class, is to give people an opportunity to get a head start on getting all of those classes done before joining the studio. And you'll actually leave, you can bring a short couple lines of text that you'd want to set. So you can
Okay.
leave with a finished project.
And if you've never seen the basement, you almost just have to sign up for the class just to see the
Yeah,
basement and,
yes.
and how cool it is down there, and the presses, several presses that are down there. It's
Yeah.
really, really neat. Okay, and that is Saturday, November 15th. And then you've got a couple days. Lori Fox is going to be there as well.
Yeah, she'll be there during the Gnome Made Market, which is, let me just check here. Gosh, Gnome Made
Yeah,
Market.
Gnome
That
Right here, the 7th.
Yep, the 7th and 8th, she'll be there on our second level, selling her art. And yeah, Lori is a super talented local watercolor artist. She's entirely self-taught, and she just is constantly growing her techniques and learning new things, and she's just the best.
And then she's also going to be on
Yeah.
Small Business
Small
Saturday
Business
on the
Saturday,
29th.
yep.
That's going to be neat. So that, yes. Okay. But then she's got stuff in your gift shop all the
She
time
does.
also. Okay.
And you can also shop her stuff at Inspired. So
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Anything else?
I think that's it.
It's a busy month
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I will say we've been having community writing group every fourth Thursday, but in November the fourth Thursday is Thanksgiving, and
Okay.
in December the fourth Thursday is Christmas. So
Oh.
we won't have writing group for those 2 months,
Okay.
but it'll start up again in January. So.
Okay, all right, sounds good. But yeah, and they've got a great interactive calendar on their website too, so you can get everything you need to do there. And then open mic night too.
Yep.
I forgot to,
Yes.
November 13th, yes.
Yep,
Okay.
all are welcome for that. We'd even encourage like middle schoolers and high schoolers, if they're interested, they can come. If you've never been on a stage before, never performed for an audience, it's a really welcoming space to do that if you want to just dip your toes into performing on a
And it
stage.
can be reading poems, it can be singing, it can be anything, right?
Yep.
Okay. Once you mastered the ukulele over at Elm Sweet Elm, then you can play it over at your place,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
All right, sounds good. And don't forget Billy Thomas in the Four Pillars Gallery also. All right, well, thanks for coming, Olivia.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. I have Janice Olson here from State Street Theater, and lots of fun things coming up, really fun things. I'm getting ready for my ABBA.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
can't wait.
Yeah. Okay, so what are some of the unique things happening at State Street this month?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you're familiar with No Made Market.
Absolutely,
So
yes.
much fun.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great way to kick off the holiday shopping. So shopping opener will be coming up same weekend as hunting opening. It's a citywide craft show and vendor sale. So we have vendors at State Street Theater. And if you are a vendor and you want to sign up, please do. Just give us an email.
We still have spots available right now.
We have a few spots
Okay,
available
okay,
still. So
okay.
yeah, please. We're gonna have free coffee. So we like to ask local bakers and anyone who has like a cottage industry license, maybe be a great way for our patrons to sit down, enjoy a cup of coffee, maybe purchase a cookie or a bar or a pastry of some kind. So yeah, you can email us at info@statestreetnewulm.org.
So, and it's not, I mean, if they do crafts, but it's also if they sell Tupperware or
Yeah.
anything, anyone that wants a booth, a
Yeah,
spot
yeah.
at State
We had
Street.
last year. We had nail wraps. We had an author sold their book there. Yeah, really anything. We're up for whatever. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And free coffee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
There's also a fan favorite concert that week. You have to come.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that same weekend. So the No Made Market will be November 7th, and then the morning of the 8th. And then in the evening on the 8th, we're going to do at 7 p.m. the Absolutely Fab,
And
which
everybody has fun.
everyone, that's all I've heard. They were here a few years ago, I think. And I've had people ask me since I started at State
Yes.
Street if they're going to be coming back. Yes, the answer is yes, they are.
Yes.
So I heard there was dancing in the
There
aisles
was,
last time.
yes,
Yeah, I'm
yes.
really excited to see this
And
one.
if you want to dress up as the
Yeah,
70s,
please
80s,
do.
we did, my daughters and I, and it was fun. I think we might have to get out our
Do it.
windsuits all over again.
yeah,
That was
why
fun.
not? That's a good
Yes.
idea. I might join you.
That is, it is. It's fun. Okay, so if you want to get tickets, they're
Yeah.
available right now?
They are. They're
Okay,
selling
okay.
fast.
They are?
But
Okay.
they are available.
Okay.
Yep. You can get them at our website, statestreetnewulm.org. You can call the box office at 507-359-9990. Or you can stop into the box office and see me from 9 to noon, Monday through Friday.
Okay, what else do you have to mention for the month?
Yeah, well, we would love to host your holiday parties.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, so we can hold up to 700 people in our auditorium for the business or giant family get together or a club or whatever you want to invite.
60th birthday party.
Yeah, why not? Right? There you go, you know.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. It's a great spot.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we can do that in the seats in the auditorium,
Mm-hmm.
or if you wanted to host it on the stage, we can set up tables and we can hold between 120 and 150 people back there.
Right.
So,
And especially if you went to school there, it's really nostalgic to come back and have anything. We had a little get together for class of '82 there,
Oh.
probably about 5 years ago, and just we were
So
just on the
fun.
stage. We had Good Assessment bring us some appetizers,
Yeah.
and it was really really fun just to reminisce with
Yeah.
some old friends. So
Yeah,
there is
absolutely.
big or small, and if your company just wants to do something unique and hire a show,
Yeah.
just that would be fun too.
yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, you could have everybody just sit in the crowd and
Right.
get
Right.
some beverages and concessions, and yeah.
Okay, so then you're also the play that's coming up, and they're practicing
They
like
are.
weeks already. I mean, it's crazy.
They've
Yes.
been rehearsing for a while now. Yeah, yep. So Miracle on 34th Street. It's a classic.
Yes.
Good for the whole family. It's going to get you in the holiday mood.
That's
so
right.
shows are going to be on Friday, Saturday, December 5th and 6th at 7, and then Sunday, December 7th at 2.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And the Cathedral High School just had their play there in October,
Yes.
and all I heard was comments about how comfy the seats are, and it's just nice to just know that when you come there, you're going to have a really nice place to be.
Yeah, we love to hear that.
So what else should folks be looking out for with the holidays right around the corner?
I know it. I can't believe it. But yes, we're producing a special show called Christmas by Candlelight. So that's going to be a matinee show on Sunday,
Okay.
December 14th at 2 p.m. Lots of musicians, a violinist, guitarist, pianist, a soloist, and they're going to perform all the Christmas carols that you love. Yeah, and it's going to be a really unique show with hundreds of battery-operated candles, so the ambiance will just
Oh,
get
that's
you
gonna
into
be
the
just neat.
spirit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're really excited for that one. That's going to be a unique show.
Exactly. And what
Yeah.
about for the people, like if you're looking at Christmas presents and you have like Aunt Dory that
Yeah.
it's hard to buy for, what do you do there?
Yeah, absolutely. You can get gift certificates to State Street Theater. That's always a great gift. Then they can pick and decide which show they want to come
Exactly.
to. You can purchase those on our website or at our box office or on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, what about volunteers? Are you looking for?
Yeah,
Okay.
always.
Always?
We are
Okay.
always looking for volunteers. Yeah, we have so many different positions, concessions. If you want to come learn how to run our ticketing site,
Mm-hmm.
that would be huge for us. We'll call. We can't do any of our events without our
Right.
volunteers. So
Right. And it's really fun. So
Yeah.
when you volunteer there, you get into the show for free.
Yeah.
With a bottle of water.
Yep.
And and it is so laid back. It's
Yeah.
just wonderful. And the other volunteers there are really, really nice.
such a good group.
It
Yeah,
is really
we're
a good
lucky.
group.
We're
And a lot of
lucky.
them volunteer, more often in different areas,
Yeah.
and it's really fun.
Yeah, they
Fun way to
kinda
get to meet
rotate.
people.
It is,
Again, if you're
yeah.
new to New Ulm, it's another great way to meet people.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a great point. Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Okay, and then, so you've got gift certificates. Anything else that you want to touch on today yet?
Yeah, just some thank yous. We want to thank the New Ulm Area Foundation, the ISD 88 Foundation, Prairie Lakes Arts Council, and the Minnesota State Arts Board for their support. And then, of course, a huge thank you to New Cat for having us and you for hosting. Thank you.
Absolutely. This is fun. Yes,
Yeah.
I enjoy it very, very much. And again, New Cat, everything that they do for
Yes,
the community,
so
we talked
much.
about before, and I think people don't realize everything that,
Yeah.
and the hours that they spend. Yeah.
So many hours,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
And thank
right.
you for coming on Saturday, October 18th for hosting. They filmed our showcase, which was wonderful.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good. We will see you at the No Maid Market and
Yeah.
ABBA.
Yes.
Get your tickets quick for
Please
ABBA, though.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
State Street, newulm.org.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Thank you. That's a wrap for this month.